Hey, this is Bryan. Thanks for watching Keys Motorsports. So you just bought your JB4, you installed it, and now you have some questions. You don't know what map you're on, you don't know how to switch maps. So I'm going to show you all that today. First, as far as the map is concerned, it comes preloaded on the map 1, which is commonly referred to as stage 1. And to switch it and find out which map you're on, there's two ways to do it. You can either purchase the accessory cable, which is for more data logging. It has a USB on the end. What I did with mine is I actually ran it up through my armrest for easy access. The other thing you can do is you can actually use the car, and I'll show you how to do that now, and I'll show you how to figure out which map you're on and also how to switch maps. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and press your start stop button just one time, and then on your turn signal there's a button here that says BC. You could think of it for this as boost control. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and hold that for about 5 seconds. Once you do that, you're going to see the left turn signal, and you're going to see your speedometer is still at 0, and you'll see here that my Tach is at 2. So basically the way that it works is there's a menu system. If the left turn signal is on, you're in menu 1, and if the right turn signal is on, you're in menu 2. So what this is saying is the 0 is the map menu. So this is going to tell you if you're in map 1, map 2, map 3, etc. Now if I press this button over here one more time that says BC, one time you'll see that it jumps up 1 notch. When it jumps up to that 1 notch, you're in the active sound mute. So this is only if your car has active sound. Then if you press it one more time, this is the boost on fuel gauge. Basically what this means is if you're at 50% of throttle or more, your fuel gauge will actually act as a boost gauge, which is pretty cool. If you go to the third stop here, it's the LED max brightness mode. If you go to the fourth stop, this is the OBD2 diagnostic code delete. So with the JB4, and I found it in my car as well, sometimes you'll get a code that says your car is running too rich, which is just because of the tune. So what'll happen is your car will actually automatically reset that code once you restart your car. The fifth stop is the first gear boost limiter. The sixth stop is the second gear boost limiter, and the seventh stop is the third gear boost limiter. So let's go back to the map menu, and I'll show you how to filter through the map. So again, since we're on 0, we know that we are in the map menu. So what you want to do is just go ahead and hold that BC button down for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then you'll see the turn signal jump over to the right side. Now because it's on the Tach right now, we know that we're selecting our map. Alright, so what I've done is I've zeroed the map so I can just run through these with you. So map 0, which is this one right here, is the JB4 completely disabled. If you click it up to the number 1, this is map 1, or also commonly referred to as stage 1. If you go to number 2, it's map 2, also referred to as stage 2. Map 3 is for meth injection. Map 4 is stock performance with the JB4 still on. Map 5 is the absolute targeting map with a peak boost of 17. Map 6 is a user definable map. So basically this is for pro tuning. And then map 7 is if you're running race gas, but this is a map that you really want to use caution with if you are going to use it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go to map 2 for mine. And then once you've selected your map, what you want to do is just go ahead and hold that BC button for a couple seconds, and then your your hazards will flash for a second, and then everything is saved into the car. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to activate or deactivate some of these other features. So we're going to activate the boost on fuel gauge. So again, what you want to do is hold that BC button just for a couple seconds. Your hazards will flash. Then you'll see your left turn signal. So right now we are in map menu. Next is active sound. And then next is the boost on the fuel gauge. So what you want to do is over here, it's a simple off-on. So off is going to be ready, or the base point, and on is going to be the number 1. So again, if I want to switch over from the speedometer to the Tach, what you do is hold that BC button for a couple seconds, and then you'll see the arrow go. And then you just press it once, and then you'll see it flip. So what we'll do is we'll leave it on 1, hold that BC button until we see the hazards, and that's set. And you can use that to program the rest of the features. So in many other cars, like an E90, people used to do what's called the golf tee mod, which basically you put a golf tee in the line that controls the exhaust flap so that you can have both of them fully open all the time. One of the cool things with the JB4 is you can do that all electronically. So what you want to do for that, again, everything is with this BC button over here. What you want to do is just hold it for about 2 seconds and then let go. And if you saw, there's a flash of my left turn signal. The left turn signal flashing means that the valve is open all the time. If you hold the BC button for another about 2 seconds and then let go, you can see that the right flash, that means it's closed all the time. And then lastly, if you hold the BC button again for about 2 seconds and you see the left and the right flash at the same time, that means you're on OEM operation mode. So what I want to do, just hold it for 2 seconds and let go. I want to make sure that I have it open all the time. Again, this is Brian. Thanks so much for watching. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let us know and we'll be happy to help. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.